Having placed the code into the actions window, here's the code that we just copied and pasted over from the Word document. You'll notice there's a little tiny A in the action timeline, so we know the code's there. If I click any other code or any other frame, you notice the code will disappear. But as long as I click on that little A, everything comes back. Now, these are the names of the movie clips, and this is the formula to get them to rotate in the correct direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a second hand. Now, according to the code, it has to be labeled second hand, capital H, with no space. So we're going to remember that when we go to build our second hand. We're going to go to our second hand layer. I'm going to select the frame. I'm going to take the line tool. I'm going to start the center of my circle, and I'm going to drag straight up. Remember that you can hold Shift to help you with this. I'm not going to go above this circle. We'll just stop right there. Now I need to convert it to a movie clip. So I'll select it with my selection tool, modify, convert to symbol, or function F8 will do the same thing. We're going to name it as second, capital H-A-N-D, with no space. We're going to make sure it's set up as a movie clip, and we're going to make sure the registration is set for the bottom left or the bottom center. Usually it's defaulted for the center. We don't want that because then it'll spin like a propeller, and we really need it to rotate around this bottom edge. So that's why we changed the registration. I'm going to hit OK. And you notice a little plus sign appears, and that's the rotation point. The last thing we have to do is we have to make sure the code is talking to the minute hand or the second hand. So we have to go to Window, Properties, and we have to name this movie clip. If you do not see the word movie clip in instance name, it's probably because your second hand is deselected. Just click on the second hand one time. You'll notice the instance name pops back up, and we're going to name it second, capital H-A-N-D, no space, so that the code works. And then if we go to Control, Test Movie, it should look at the clock on my computer and figure out how many seconds are in the minute, and I'll set it. And that's how you convert it into a second hand. You'll do the same thing with the minute and the hour. Just, of course, make sure that you're on the correct layer, and everything should work out just great. There you go.